Hey everybody, Michelle is here. It's in the afternoon. We have some cloudy conditions. So I want to come in here in my favorite little chair and kind of look outside because I was just out there recently and I was just enjoying the sky. I enjoy um, looking up into the sky, looking up into the universe, and just trying to get an idea. Not trying. I don't like that word. Just attempting to get an idea of what's really going on. What's the formation in the sky, what the purpose of certain things happening. And I know as long as I can remember, there have always been people coming along and talking about their experiences, with UFOs, some type of unidentified situation, um, or people will look up in the sky and they'll see some type of formations going on or some type of objects going on. And and it is very fascinating. um and for the most part it's always been unidentified because we have no idea what it is. We just see something in the sky and it looks unusual to us, and then it fascinates us. And a lot of people like sharing that stuff, taking pictures of it, which is a great thing, I guess. But something to think about, because it's gonna, a lot of things are gonna be happening. I think, in my opinion, I sense a whole lot of stuff is gonna be happening, and it's because of the state of our planet, the state of our infrastructure. It just I sense it's just a whole lot of things that are going to be happening, a whole lot of events we're going to see, and we're going to not understand it at all. Okay. And so just like with anything happening, you should always use discernment, meaning, there is always a positive and negative to everything. Not everything is friendly, not everything is peaceful, and not everything is um, what we expect when we don't understand things. Um, you know, in the universe, in the sky, we know that there's other planets there, and so it would be kind of illogical to believe that there are not other humans elsewhere in this universe. That's more illogical than something being unidentified. It's unidentified because we don't understand. We're just unknowing right now. And sometimes it's nefarious. Okay, it's not always friendly. It's not always peaceful. And it's not always pleasant. Because some people have come along and we don't know. We don't know if this is a delusion on their part or if it's reality. But some things are just not always what they seem, and that's just due to the fact that we are unknowing. And and it's going to take some time for us to be knowledgeable about the formation of the universe. So I would take joy in observing what's happening in our universe, and as well use proper caution as well. And you know and just be logical about what you see, or be as realistic as possible as to what you see. And know that sometimes you know some things are not always what they seem. A lot of it is that we just are have no knowledge of why certain events happen. I mean, honestly, we're unknowing a lot. We're unknowing about a lot of things. And thus, if we because in if we in my opinion, if we knew a little bit more about the formations of a universe and the responsibility and accountability of a planet, we wouldn't be in this situation we're in. You know, but we're in a serious situation. All we have to do is look at our, be wherever city you're in. Go right around in your city and take a look at what's going on, and you decide. I would document it if you want, and you don't have to share it, but document it so that when you come back In a few years, you can notice, document it so you'll be able to notice things, like the infrastructure, the state of your trees and your flowers, just take a look, document it for yourself, and see what happens, see how it progresses. Uh, but I do enjoy as well, like everyone else, observing the universe, observing nature, the animals, watching the habits of the animals. I notice around in this region here, because of this storm we've had, we have a lot of trees that are, I call it, it's called root rotting. Because of all the stagnation of water or rain water, is caused some of these trees to to rot, from the root, and at some point they're gonna fall down. That's what I see. Now, whatever it is, I'm not an expert in that, and I'm sure the experts are taking a look at that, uh, because it's a difference between when a tree is shedding leaves for the changing of a season. Okay, there's a difference in how the trees look, perform, how they stand. Okay, leaning. That might be a problem. Okay, so again, we'll leave it to the experts to take a look at that. That to me, that's an infrastructure that I can't do anything about per se, but I have observed it, and I'm sure, again, the experts are observing it too. Okay, these leaning trees, and then I've heard people say, that like this one, someone said, and I'm not going to say who, but they were clearing out their backyard one day, after the storms, just clearing everything up, and how surprising it was for him to easily pull a tree out of the ground. Now, these were full grown trees, and this person was able to pull it out of the ground. Okay, so anyway, just pay attention and be careful. Be careful around, certain structures. Make sure you inspect your structure. I noticed some things with my home. I'm doing everything I can to kind of keep monitoring it, but I can see some difference in some of the structures around my home as well. Some of the trees that are no longer there, and so those are our responsibilities to monitor and keep an eye on, and so that we can be aware of any kind of potential dangers. That's part of our responsibility as well. To protect ourselves and protect people, if you can, if people listen. If people are listening, which is hard to do. A lot it's hard to do. People, got so much going on with their lives, they don't have time. So they say, to listen to certain things. So just keep yourself safe. Around certain structures like trees, buildings. And make sure you inspect your building, your house, and the foundation as best you can as well. And document it and report it to the right people, and make sure they stay on top of it. Okay, so enjoy the skies, enjoy the universe, enjoy each other. Enjoy yourself. Love yourself and be gentle with yourself, and and vow that you will do whatever you can to be a genuine human being, whatever that means to you, and and see if that can spread out to the universe and to the world. Okay, I want to send peace and love. I do love everybody on a way. I love everybody because I am a human being and you are a human being. We love each other, but it may not be expressed properly. Only time will tell. Okay, Peace and love.